Excuses, excuses, excuses. Hi, I'm Lola, personal trainer and nutrition coach on a mission to shape a better you together. And today we are reacting to some posts from fat acceptance and healthy at every size movement. Let's best it. Despite weighing 490 pounds, Bekki insists she eats mostly salads and that her size is mainly due to a thyroid condition.
I love salad. I can eat it all day,
she said.
I also like barbecue chicken and barbecue pork chops. I love macaroni and cheese and I love rice too. I'm not much of a sweet eater, but I do like big cakes.
Can you all stop with blaming thyroid condition on your weight gain? Yes, you may experience some weight gain, but not to the point of reaching 490 pounds. Plus, there is medication for that. And if you seek medical assistance, you will be prescribed medication to balance your hormones. So, no, stop blaming thyroid conditions for your weight. Besides, you eat salad all day? Even if that was accurate, what kind of salad are you eating? Because talking about salad, it also depends on what you mean. Because depending on how you make that salad, you can quickly reach 1,000 calories for just one salad. But I'm pretty sure that in this case, you said it yourself. You love barbecue pork chops, macaroni and cheese, and so on. So, not that there is anything wrong with those, but you still need to be eating them and anything else in moderation. So, maybe if you were counting your calories, you would not be weighing 490 pounds.
Food is something that will be a big part of your life for as long as you're alive. Don't you think having a good relationship with it is important?
Of course it is. And I will agree with this post 100%. Yes, food is a big part of your life, and indeed you should have a good relationship with it. But in fat acceptance and healthy at every size, and all of you people from this group glamorizing obesity don't have a good relationship with food, and that is the problem.
This should be the goal. If you ever looked at my post and thought, I guess she just hates people who want to lose weight, I've gotten this one in the DM, so yeah, it's been said. You're totally missing the point. I think a good relationship with food is essential to living a good food life. I also believe that pursuing intentional weight loss and tying everything you're doing to a number on the scale absolutely pulls you away from a good relationship with food.
Okay, to a certain extent, you are right. People should not be obsessed with the number of the scale because the number of the scale is just that. And if you are on a weight loss journey, yes, your weight is going to fluctuate a lot, especially if you weigh yourself every single day, what you should not be doing. So if you are on a weight loss journey, the last thing you want to do is definitely check your scale every single day. And possibly seeing your weight every day, yes, I agree, it can be demoralizing. That's why it's not advised to weigh yourself every day because, yes, you are right, it can be depressing and it could impact the relationship that you have with food to some extent.
I have a hard time believing that it's possible to pursue weight loss and have a good relationship with food.
Okay, that's where you are definitely wrong.
Maybe it happens. I've just never seen it. There are people who will absolutely fight me over this. Most of them are selling weight loss so that belief affects their bottom line. The other ones are entrenched in diet culture and won't admit that their relationship with food is poor. So yeah, that's okay and I still am going to believe what I believe. You can keep believing that skipping meals and tracking calories is a healthy relationship with food. You're just not going to convince me no matter how many messages you send.
Being on a diet does not mean skipping meals. Actually, it's not advised to skip meals because that's not helping you. Instead, it is hurting you. And tracking your calories or tracking what you eat in general help you see what you put in your body and how much. And that's actually what helps you stay on track, because without tracking your food, how do you know you're eating the right amount, or how do you know you're not in a surplus or in a deficit? Because guess what? As I said from the previous post, no matter how much healthy food that you eat, if you are in a calorie surplus, you are still going to gain weight and therefore see no weight loss at all. So you definitely have the wrong idea of being on a diet, because it doesn't mean skipping meals or starve yourself at all.
I'm just fat whether I eat healthy or fast food. So far, the only thing I've noticed that actually makes me lose significant weight is only eating one meal a day, and I refuse to do that anymore. So, I just try to eat healthier, but I don't punish myself if I have a day where I eat junk fast food. I think I'm gorgeous, even at my weight.
Same here. Expect the one meal a day thing. Even a good exercise routine for a couple years didn't shed it. I'm thinking it's a hormone thing.
Again, stop blaming hormone imbalances for the poor choices that you make in your life and with food. Then, you should not be skipping meals, and you should not be having only one meal a day to lose weight. That's not the right way to lose weight. And wait, being on a diet doesn't mean that you don't get to eat the things that you like. No, being on a diet actually means eating the food that you enjoy with moderation. So yes, on a diet, you can still have junk food. For instance, one burger once in a week is not going to hurt you, but one burger for each meal every single day, that is what's going to hurt you. In case you didn't know, no matter how much healthier food you may eat during a day, if you are in a calorie surplus, you will still gain weight. Last but not least, what's the connection between your weight and your looks? Being fat or skinny doesn't make you ugly or beautiful. First of all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so we are all ugly to someone. And then, if you feel beautiful at any weight that you are, good for you. And that should be the case. So, how much you weigh should not affect how you feel about yourself. And if you feel a certain way about yourself, or a negative way, I should say, about yourself, then you should do something about it and seek medical assistance.
If you are receiving your education about fatness from a non-fat person, then your education is incomplete and most likely incorrect.
What? Okay, can we send this memo to Madeline Georgetta? I'm just going to read a few answers to this post. If you're receiving your education about dieting from someone who has never succeeded at dieting, then your education is incomplete and most likely incorrect. If you're receiving your education on drugs from someone that isn't a drug dealer, your education is incomplete.
Teen privilege is considering the isolation, rejection, and humiliation of fat people to be first world problems.
You know what is first world problem? First world problem is having way too much food that you let it control you to the point that you become obese because you can't stop eating. That is first world problem. Thanks for tuning in and see you soon.